Hi, this is Ron Martinson of ronmartinblog.com, and I'm here today to talk to you about a new product called Topaz Studio. And the best part about this product is that it's free. Now, the way this product works is that you have features over here called adjustments, like layers in Photoshop. It features all the common photo adjustments that you'd find in a product like Lightroom. Now, what I can do is I can come over here and also click on a preset, and this preset will take multiple of these adjustments and stack them together. If I were to do something like come in here and say amp up the saturation on this one a little bit to make it look real ugly, and lower the saturation on this one a little bit to make it look a little more black and white, and change the layers, you'll see that it had an impact on the image. And the reason why is because these are non-destructive layers, so they all build on top of each other. Let's go ahead and add another layer. Let's say I completely desaturated it, and now I want to come along and create a mask. Now the cool thing is I can create a luminosity mask in just one single click and do a lot of other things like spot masks, brushes that include edge detection and all kinds of cool stuff. So let's just go back to that luminosity mask again. I can show and hide that mask, as well as show and hide that layer. A lot of really cool things that I can do right off the bat for a product that's free. And yes, if you're wondering, it does support raw files as well. And so we have our presets, and it's kind of cumbersome to scroll through here, so I can see a lot of them at once if I choose this other mode, or I can go back if I want a bigger thumbnail. Your choice. Over here, what this is showing me is that I can see what the featured effects are. I can see all the possible effects that are out there, both locally and in the community when I'm logged in, as well as the effects that I've created, my favorites, what's trending, which ones I've liked, which ones are currently new, and recent ones that I've clicked on. Over here, I can say, I want to compare two effects together, so let's go ahead and just duplicate this. And you'll notice something now is that this is Topaz's first product that allows multiple images at one time. And I can come over here, apply a different effect, and see how those two look. And yes, this doesn't affect anything on the disk. Nothing's saved. It's just all temporary names until you finally save it. And if I were to come over and grab another one of my images and drag and drop it in here, then I can work on different files too. So you can load this area up with multiple images and easily switch between them with everything being remembered without having to save. Again, nothing gets saved to disk until you decide to commit that. You can also save as if you want to make sure you don't change your original image. Now let's say this image here, I went and grabbed a preset that I liked a lot of things about it, but there was just, this vignette. I just really don't like this vignette on here. Kind of like the effect, but just maybe not on this image. So I'm going to go ahead and save that effect for later, but let's just go ahead and get rid of it because it doesn't work for this image. But I got to thinking, don't really like this. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. But I think that effect would look really cool on here. So I'm going to come in here and say paste. And now, oh wow, I really like how that turned out. And it's using this vignette. And I noticed that, wow, it's using this pink color here. Wonder what that is. Let's go click on it. And this is one thing I really was excited about when I got this product, was that they have pick screen color for the vignette. So if I do that, I can hover over and say, I want to use a green leaf. Oh yeah, maybe not. That doesn't look too good. What about this brown? Oh, it's not too bad. What about this kind of peachy color here? Yeah, maybe. This color here? Okay, let's see. And so it's really nice that in real time I can see what impact that vignette color is going to have. And I say, maybe that's a little too much. Let's kind of dial it back. Maybe. Nah, let's just go ahead and go back to what I had before. So I click this guy and then get it back to where I was. Now something else I wanted to show is I can take in another image, come over here, drag and drop that as a image layer, and then edit this, maybe stretch it out this way, stretch it out this way, and turn that off. Maybe come in here to luminosity blending mode, or who knows, whatever mode I want, and apply a layer effect. Now this one isn't really exactly what I want, but you get the idea. Now they do have textures as part of the one of the options, so I can come in here and do a texture example. And the cool thing is about the Pro presets, you have some presets that are available where you can kind of try it out. But if you want to go and dial in and make changes to those, or possibly have more, you need to get this Try Pro button and go buy those. But it's nice you get to play with some of these even without purchasing them. If I come in here for this, I can say, let's go ahead and lower that effect down a little bit. And there's lots of cool ones to play with. One that I actually kind of like is this radiance one, which, as I scroll through it, you'll notice this is a lot like glow. And a lot of these presets, remind me a lot of the products that Topaz sells separately. So this is kind of a interesting product that they're coming out with because there's a lot of redundancy. But if you wanted to use your legacy plugins, they're all available. Any ones that you've purchased are available up here. And so I'm going to say, let's do soft glow. Let's maybe change that over to lighten. Dial this guy back a little bit. Kind of make those flowers a little softer. And I'm looking at this image thinking, I kind of like what's happening here. Maybe I want this radiance happening before this precision contrast. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. So I'm going to come along and save this. And I can make it one that's just for myself, or I can make it available to everyone. And if I do that, then I just say cherry blossom. And this is a soft flower effect with a pink vignette. And we'll say that there's a slight glow to it. There's a landscape, and it's kind of on the soft side. I'll say OK. And now there's a cherry blossom effect. And because I've done this before, actually, I have two different versions now. The last thing I want to show is I'm going to go over here to this image, and I'm going to go use one of my Topaz products. So this loads the plugin in a separate window, which takes a little time, but we'll see how this all works. So we load this guy up, close this, maybe pick this effect, click OK. And now it actually saves it as, not saves it, it stores it as another image, and it's not actually saved until I choose save. And then because it came from an external product, then I can come along and add effects to it. And so that's a quick, about 10-minute tour of the features of this product. I hope you're excited about it. Please go to ronmartblog.com and check out my article and discounts on products that I have, and tell me what you think about it. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.